Guys, welcome back. I'm an idiot. I turned off the recording at the end of the second episode because I don't want to have the file be ridiculously huge and then have issues editing it. Or God forbid, I lose the recording, something happens, OBS crashes or whatever, and I didn't want to lose the progress. Technically, right now, I'm in the middle of episode 4. I forgot to put the recording back on. I turned it off so the file would save, and then I forgot to hit record again. This is how rusty I am right now, which is why I'm going through all of this. So let me try to recap for you a little bit. So, as you can see, I did get enough gold to buy the Dragon Buster. But I've actually started to discover that enemies will also drop weapons for you as well, which is where the maaaaaay comes from that I'm currently have equipped. The hat trick I found, the Raven Bow was dropped by an enemy, and I just found the Sage's Bow. So I was going to say that, well, maybe the Sage's Bow is going to be great because the flavor text calls it an antique bow of great value. But the problem is that all of my progress, while it's saved in the game, you guys missed all of it, so you missed out on a lot. I haven't fought any new bosses. I did die once because I got caught in the lava while also being surrounded by spirit orbs that are spirits of light. Very similar to the ones that I could summon, but because they're the same elemental type, they don't hurt one another. So that would be the quick and easy way to get rid of them, but my spell doesn't work on them. Yeah. So now here I am. I'm continuing on. I did meet the rogue that I was talking about before. I kept calling him Gopher. I was close. His name is Woodchuck. I'm sorry that you guys missed out on him, but if you look at the map in the top right corner, where that save spot is, to the left of it, it looks like there's a white box with a red box in the middle of it. It's actually the number 1 on a 6-sided die. That's where he is right now. He's actually sitting by himself in a tavern, and will play games of chance with me that involves rolling dice, and then different types of bets will reap different amounts of reward if you're right, but obviously the types of bets as they go up, they're more difficult to actually win. So the multiplier is higher, but it's much harder to get there. I did one game at the lowest difficulty, which was just you choose whether or not the 3 die that you roll either totals 1 through 7 or it's 8 to 14 or something like that. Or 4 to 7 is what it is. And then 8 to 16, whatever, 8 to 18, whatever the numbers are. It's high and it's low. It's cut down the middle. I did that. I lost. I left. So I have made some progress. I'm up to level 11. I did get up to 10, died, went back down to 9, and now I'm back up to 11. I have also discovered, as you can see on the map, there's now also green gates and red gates that I have to try to open. So I really wish you guys could have been there for a lot of it because I was having fun with it. I feel like you guys might have missed out on some story stuff. I'm not sure. I hope not. But I really do apologize. And again, this is why I'm going through and I'm doing this, because while this does have story to it, the story is almost infrequent enough that you guys really wouldn't have missed much, I don't think. So here are those light spirits I was talking about. They do move around periodically. The best method I've found to get rid of them so far, if they're not close, is to just use the bow and arrow. Which is working out perfectly for me now. So, let me continue on the way I was going. Get my mana back real quick. Beautiful. And then, I don't know if, once again, I don't think I can get through that map. This is too tall. And also, I realized right around here at this point that this was where I was having issues with the recording, and by issues I mean I didn't have the recording turned on. So that's fun. Cool. So my biggest hurdle right now is that I'm faced with a combination of not being able to get high enough to get over obstacles like this, and also being caught behind a whole lot of different barriers that I don't have keys for. So what I think I need to do, I think I gotta go back to that big boxy room on the right. Or maybe I can't get up to the one with the red door, I don't think. I think that was too tall. But I think that's where I need to go next. These guys love to move around. Like, even if you, like, it seems like almost every time you attack and kill one of them, they do move. But they also do move periodically on their own as well. Okay, an elemental type on that guard has absolutely no effect. It literally is just, hey, He has a shield. You're not going to damage him while he's doing that. Suck it up, Buttercup. All right. Was there anything left in this room? No, that was where the antique bow was. That's all I got to worry about. I don't want to walk away without his experience points. I want to keep leveling up as much as I can. This guy was the one who actually dropped the Raven Bow. Oh, I forgot about that. I was actually having a little bit of difficulty getting up over that because the problem is that it falls into the lava, and if you don't get on top of it and jump to the next platform quickly enough, you actually have to exit this map, come back, and try it again. It's not the most difficult thing in the world. It just takes a couple of attempts to get the timing down, so it's not bad. It was not as big of a hindrance as I'm making it sound like. Okay. Let me go to the right and then down to that save room. Because Lord knows, saving is always a good idea. Especially, see, now watch. They guard those because they are immune to light magic, which is what that spell is, naturally. Okay, let me put Salamander back on so I don't die in the lava. Cool. And then a teleportation circle. You know what? I may as well take that one, shave off a little bit of time getting back up to the top. At least for the column where I am now. I'm pissed off at myself that I didn't hit the record button because I'd be coming up on the end of the 4th episode right now, probably about 10 minutes left in it, as opposed to the beginning of the 3rd. So as far as releasing content, that is going to set me back just a little bit. But ultimately, it's only going to be an episode and a half. It's not that bad, but it is a life lesson, which means now, for the future, I will be keeping an eye on the recording. Because I did double check, I was kind of hoping that maybe something had gotten saved. Maybe like the recording just stopped on its own and I had just realized it. No, that's not the case. All of this is completely my fault. I have no one to blame but myself, but again, I am rusty. I will hopefully get back up to snuff through the natural progression of time. I do have a couple of other things that I want to work on editing as well, because it's not just this game that I'm playing. I've also had a couple of opportunities to play some games with some friends. Some of them people may know if you're familiar with me. You may even be familiar with them. Who knows? That would be kind of cool if you were. But hello, Olive. Olive is barking at people. She was actually very helpful last night. Last night was Halloween. Wait a minute. So I couldn't make that jump last time. I wonder what changed. Is it just because I'm not thinking about it too much, or I don't know. But yeah, she helped hand out candy last night as best she could. We put a couple of glow sticks around her collar so that people... Oh, hell no. You need some light fairies. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. That was creepy. I friggin' hate millipedes. Those things are gross. But yeah, so... We put a couple of those glow stick bracelets around her collar, and she ended up standing at the door anytime someone came up with to get candy. We did an honor bowl outside, but we actually stayed, or I should say Kate did, because I was playing with people. Thank you very much for doing that for us, Kate, so that I was able to play with everybody. But Kate would just monitor the bowl to make sure that people weren't being greedy and just taking everything. And then Olive would also stand at the storm door just to watch people as they were going by. And like, she was a nice little deterrent as well. That you know, Halloween, I think, has like a little bit of a stigma behind it, where you worry about people like doing stupid stuff like vandalism and theft and things like that. So having Olive there to just kind of like stand by and watch and everything was a really big help. Plus the kids that know her in the neighborhood, that also the ones that love dogs in general, they got a real kick out of seeing her too. So that was really cool. It was a fun Halloween for the most part, especially, like, we were trying to keep it safe. We wanted to social distance and everything, which is why we did the honor bowl, and we did it through the storm door, so the actual door was closed. There was no physical contact. But part of the reason why we put those bracelets in there, one, it's fun, kids like them, but also we did notice that not a lot of kids really utilize glow sticks in Halloween, which is, I wish they would shoot each other. Which for us is, I mean, it kind of stinks in our mind because, one, that was part of the fun of Halloween, was having glow sticks and being able to walk around the neighborhood in the dark. But it's a safety thing as well. Because let's face it, some costumes will actually utilize lights and things like that so that people can be more visible, or reflectors or stuff like that. But not everyone's does. So if they don't have them, have a few on us. They were little cylinders. I think they were like 30, maybe not 30, maybe it was like 20 to a cylinder. Each cylinder at Dollar Tree was only $1. Hashtag not sponsored by Dollar Tree. But they got a big kick out of it. There were a few groups that actually, the arrowheads are made from high-grade steel and are attracted to magnetic forces. Oh, so we're gonna get some fancy shots going. First of all, are you a mimic? No, you are not. Oh, so we're gonna orbit our shots now, huh? That's pretty cool. Deed, move faster. There we go. That is also another thing too. Her name is Deedlit, but the people in the game, in the anime rather, who are very familiar with her and don't have a formal relationship with her, like her friends, best way to put it, they usually refer to her as Deed, D-E-E-D, just a little nickname. But yeah, the kids got a real kick out of the glow sticks. But Kate actually ran a bit of a social experiment, and she told me about this, which was kind of interesting once I found out about it, and it kind of reaffirmed stuff that I already knew. Wow, that's weird. So the first goblins I encountered dropped the club, which was trash, but now they dropped the Goblin Bow, which destroys the Sage's Bow, which is supposed to be the antique one of incredible value. So I guess goblins are very, the bow is used by the Goblin Chief. Very mechanical and ungoblin-like. Okay, they accounted for that in the flavor text. Bravo. See, a decorative antique bow of significant historical value. You guys didn't see that because, again, it was part of the episodes that didn't get recorded. But the experiment was, rather than standing or sitting right by the storm door where people could see her, Kate actually sat a little bit off to the side. So you really couldn't see her unless you were right on top of the door, which the kids could. Some kids, like, we had a little sign out there saying, like, you know, take one or two, leave the rest for everyone else. It's an honor bowl, like, it's not fair to everyone else who wants to trick-or-treat. Last year we did have an issue with one group of parents who decided that from the comfort of their minivan, that they would actually encourage their kids to take the entire bowl of candy. You know what, I know it's an honor bowl and everything and the opportunity is there, but that's a dick move, guys. Don't do that. Like, if you're a kid, it's kind of understandable because you're a kid. You're gonna do stupid things. You're gonna be a little bit greedy. It's candy. You want the candy. The candy is there. Maybe nobody's watching. Who's gonna know, right? So go ahead and you take it. But the problem that we had this year was that even with us standing there and even with Kate, like, running that little experiment and everything, the parents were, you know what, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, they were douchebags. Like, guys, if you have kids, please be better, please teach them better. They were the ones, instead of the kids, who were actually encouraging them, like, oh, take the whole thing, like, dump the whole thing out, put it in your bag, go, 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 run. And this happened multiple times. To the point where, like, Kate would hear it, and then what she would do, I should actually equip that goblin, though. Let's actually see how it works. Oh my god, that is so much faster. That is faster, and it's so much stronger, too. That's cool. But, like, what would happen, like, Kate would, like, kind of peek around the corner when she would hear something like that or see them, like, hey, guys, could you please not? And we had a sign posted outside saying, hey, could you please not? And there were some parents that were like, ah, screw you, and still did it anyway. But guys, like, the world is a pretty crummy place right now, so I can understand where the people would come from, basically being like, well, I gotta get as much as I can for me. But come on, like, please teach your kids better. Please be better. Help them be better. That's me on my soapbox, which I am now officially stepping off of. Oh my god, there are so many things in this map right now that require me to get higher than I can go. That has something to do with rocks. Like, maybe I can actually start smashing those pillars once I get there. But the question... Ooh, actually, I think I might know. Nope. What if I did... Nope. I am hitting a lot of obstacles just in stage 2 alone. I mean, I'm not complaining about that, but still, I am trying to make some progress here. At least, well, more progress than I have been, I'll say. Nice, another level. Level 13, not bad. Oh, no, that's no level 12. I thought the 12 was going to turn into a 13. I was mistaken. Let's go up this way. More light spirits. Hate you guys. Did you just... You took a dip into the lava? See, I can't traverse that. So this was not the way to go. So I'm guessing down to the left was, or is. There's also a right. We'll go to my method of going to the right first. Gim! Okay. Again, I don't know if I got this recorded or not, but I was saying before that I was hoping that Gim would appear as the levels went on, because it didn't look like his inventory was expanding. Plus, I think it'd be kind of a pain in the ass to have to take the travel points back and forth. Gim, this is where you were. You've come quite a long way down. You won't be able to go back, you know. Why not? I remember the way, yeah. That's not what I mean. I'll entrust you with a new seed of adventure, if adventure is what you seek. Still speaking very cryptically, Gim. Okay, so this inventory has expanded. I think it's funny that the Dragon Buster is sold out. That's nice. That means you can't buy more than one. But then, again, that also makes me wonder... You know what? I think I'm thinking about it way too much. Knock it off, Dave. Stop that. Ooh, prices definitely go up. The Death Spear. Same amount of speed, 6 more damage, but for 3 times the gold than what I have. Spear with the power to instantly kill its target. I wonder if that's an inherent feature that only procs sometime, or if they're just saying like, hey, this is so powerful that you can one-shot a lot of things. Sword wielded by giants who once roamed the land. That's this giant sword. The hammer axe is an extremely heavy but powerful axe, and it's slow. The giant sword is even slower. So Death Spear for 3,000 is my next goal. And then, the best bow, damage-wise, is the Blue Liner, equipped with futuristic implementations. But then we also have the Orochi, which is less damage, a little bit less gold, but a little bit faster. Large bow decorated with the hide of a giant serpent. Cool. 4,700 gold is how much we're going to need to acquire both of those items. But the other thing, too, is now do I really want to bother? I feel like they would be good to get me out of this level, but not necessarily help me make any additional progress. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these other weapons. I don't think this is ever going to... where I'm going to encounter an instance where I would need to worry about having specific weapons. Now, if I sell the Dragon Buster back to him, does that then go back into his inventory? It does. Okay. Huh. Too bad I only got a fraction of what I spent on it. But that's your typical adventuring game. Nowhere near... Actually, I can almost get the Blue Liner. It is going to be a little bit slower, but this bow that I have already is pretty fast to begin with, the Goblin Bow. So by only going down 2 points, I don't think I'd really be... I mean, it's a good amount of speed. I don't think I'd be missing out on too much, though. But, alright, now we know where Gim is there. Oh, okay, this is what I need. Alright, let's get Sylph back up to full. Excellent. Save it one more time. And go off to what is more than likely going to be my death. I promise I will die on screen for you guys eventually at some point. Not on purpose, but... Yik and Ifrit. Or Ilk? Ilk. Yeah, I think that's probably Ilk. And Ifrit. Awesome. What are the king's spirits doing here? Why so surprised, daughter of the forest? The spirit of wind is free. Exerting one's will over the world. That is the spirit's true desire. So right off the bat, I'm going to be doing a lot of spirit switching. If you fear the future, then cast away your dreams and be free. If the past haunts you, then burn your memories to ash. Huh. Do I have to make a choice and then kill one of them or something? If the music you seek to play graces not your ears, then eradicate your foolish thoughts here and now. Okay. Light spirits, do something for me. Oh god. So, okay. So, I'm going to have to do a lot of switching around here. Do they have the same health pool? Okay, I've got to be a little bit more careful with what I'm doing here. Alright. Okay, so they are going to keep switching. It looks like they are going to try to track me a little bit. Switch back. Oh boy. Like I said, lots of switching going on here. Come on, fire. You can hit me. It's fine. Ow. Oop. Switch at the wrong time. Ooh, I can't even touch them. God damn it. Uh-oh. 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 Do these guys even hurt them? They do, but not a whole lot. So this might be my bread and butter for right now while I'm trying to get my stuff back up. No, don't. I switched the wrong time. I want to be in those so I can start draining and getting stuff back. Come on. Come on, Ifrit. Help me out. Help a brother out. Okay. Oh, God. They are so low level right now. I think I might just spam my magic attack for a little bit and see if that helps. I thought I had fire on. Okay. I'm not making as much progress as I would like. That's fine. Damn. Well, I promised you guys I was going to die on screen, and that seemed to be a pretty good place for that to happen. Whew. Alright. That was no fun. I think that might be a bow fight. I think I might have to try to hover with Sylph. Maybe take out Ifrit first. Focus Ifrit, I think, is what I'm going to do. Because he seemed to be the one that was doing the most, like, scattered AoE damage. Oh, God. This is not what I wanted. Get me out of there, please. Alright, what do I have? Ah, come on. I've got to spread those out a little bit better so I can actually drain the right element when I need to. Nice. Okay. Bow definitely seems to be the way to go, and then it's not even focus firing because I'm not going to kill one before the other. Come on, Ifrit, get closer. Or just, I just need to change my aim. Nope, wrong. Oh, God. Whew. I'm not doing a lot of talking, and I apologize for that, but I am really trying to concentrate right now. Oh, boy. Okay. Whoop. Come on. I gotta pay attention to which one I have out, for people to see, for me to see. God damn it. Just move, just move, just move. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hit them with some lights, fairies. This'll work. This'll work. Oh, the column goes all the way up. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Come on. Alright. Keep sticking and moving. Sticking and moving. Oh, I switched at the wrong time. Come on. Alright, I'm doing much better this time around. Actually got a feel for the fight now. Alright. Switch back to Ifrit, or Fire, a Salamander rather. Yeah, I'm meeting you on your own terms, good sir. Come at me, bro. Oh, Ifrit is... Oh, he's dead, but he's still helping. Nice. I was just trying to get close enough so I can angle my arrows. Whew, boy. Wow. Achievement unlocked. Jin and Ifrit's death. Huh. I wonder why the character, the boss character... The character itself has the name Ilk, but the achievement was for... I already forgot the name. Ugh, brain. Seriously, we gotta do something about you. I do see a neurologist. I am actually on a low dose of Adderall, or Ritalin, whatever you want to call it. But they're starting me out at a very low level, just to kind of like gauge my tolerance and see. Wings. Does this mean higher jumps? I hope so. Double jump. Double jump. Yes. Press the jump button while in midair to perform a double jump. Press A once more while jumping to perform a double jump. Yeah, you told me that. Okay, cool. Now, does that then follow? Okay, she will still float down, and it doesn't make a difference. Oh, that's kind of cool. Ooh, it's the priest. What's his name? Ado. I know that looks like or Ito. It's pronounced Ado. At least in the anime it was. Ah, I wonder who it could be. Ado. Well, where is this place? Do you know how to get out of here? It's not like you to show weakness, but there's nothing wrong with feeling fear. He was very much like the supportive older brother of everyone. I think he might have been one of the youngest. I think he and Parn were the same age. If I remember correctly, they were actually childhood friends. But he's always the one that has, like, the motivation or, like, the words of kindness or the sense of, like, thinking of something from a different perspective to kind of help keep people on task. Fear? No, this isn't exactly fear. No, you are afraid. You try to avert your eyes from reality in fear. You simply have yet to realize it. What are you talking about? Well, I've met everyone so far, I think. There were 2 other characters in the anime that were more... They were still considered named main characters, I believe, but in the OVA, they were only in there for a little bit. Now that I think of it, I think the OVA might have been more than 6 episodes. It probably was, because I don't think those 2 characters showed up until, like, episode 8 or something like that. It's been a long time since I've seen it. It is one of my favorite anime that it's out there, but it has been a very long time. What do we have? We got 1,350. We should have enough to be able to buy that other bow. But do I want to bother is the question. Well, if nothing else, I now have the ability to start traversing the maps much better. So the question is, where do I want to go? There we go. Get him out. Oh yeah, so double jump. You know, the thing I just got and should start using frequently. That is one thing that I do enjoy about games like this. It's that the fact that the game itself evolves, or the things you can do in the game evolve, which makes it so that you then have to evolve your playstyle. If you continue to try to do the same thing as you were doing every time, you end up like me, and things kill you. Item get. Spirit Magic Stone Blast generates and launches stones. The Will-O-Wisp costs 15 stone... When the heck did I haven't gotten invisibility yet. I guess it's putting there as an example. Hold Y to switch between the types of magic. Oh, and then it brings a drop-down menu. That's different. Okay. Stone Blast. What do I do, George? What do I do? Cool. I got nothing. I'm literally just being followed around by a plethora of rock and stone. Maybe if there's an enemy. Lava hot. Lava hurt. Let's see. Okay, so unlike the light spirits, those guys will actually stay until it comes within range of a target. And that's actually strong enough to take out that centipede as well, or millipede, or whatever the hell it is. I knew the difference as a kid, like back when they were first describing it, but it never stuck with me, obviously. Cool. That seems like a really good place to end this episode, even a couple of minutes early, and that's fine. Like I said, I've got a lot to go through and edit and upload and everything. And man, I am still kicking myself in the ass because of that missed recording. But such is life. We live and we learn, we grow, we develop, and we do better. Hopefully. Alright guys, thank you for joining me on this one. Hopefully I won't have any more of these issues going forward. I can't make any promises, but I will see you in the next episode.